Dan Moskal here, and we are talking about the title tag. This is kind of an SEO website optimization tip when it comes. So, your title tag is probably the most important indicator and the number one thing that describes what your web page is about. And there's an important couple things to do for your title tag. One of the first thing is to actually do a little bit of keyword research because you want your title to be keyword rich. So you're targeting some of the best keyword terms. So just as an example, and we're going to talk about an example as this video, as if we're doing the SEO for this video, because when we publish it on YouTube, we're going to actually do some SEO. So we went over and we used the Google AdWords keyword planner now. It used to be called the keyword tool, keyword planner. I think this is the best one to use. You can use some other ones, but we just searched, and this is the title of this video. We're talking about title tags, and we're doing some SEO training. So title tag, that term, gets searched for exactly every month 880 times. That would probably be a better title than SEO title tag. And on a side note, sorry, this is what we're going to actually title it, is probably title tag hyphen SEO training. And we're actually doing a live training event here. Visit damascaluniversity.com and you can sign up for it. If you happen to miss it, we're doing that in the middle of November. If you happen to miss it, we'll send you the replay. So back to this. This just helps you really kind of laser target. So for example, with the video, we're going to do title tag. That puts a little bit more of a laser target on ranking for this search term title tag. That's kind of like our big golden major goal. Like that's our number one goal, is to get traffic on this term title tag versus SEO title tag. But we're also targeting SEO title tag because we have the keyword SEO in there. And in a sense, we're also targeting HTML title tag and some of these other related search terms. But the idea is you really want to target, generally speaking, some of the better and bigger search terms, because some of the terms and titles you might think of, at least just off the top of your head, will be searched for not enough times, like title tags SEO. That wouldn't be as good of a title. It's not a bad title, but it only gets searched for 70 times compared to 880 times. Uh, and this is kind of why that's important. And along those same lines, it's important to make your website and your title tag, it's your headline. This is kind of like your advertisement. And this blue area is where your title tag is going to show up. So as an example, looking at this website, my website, damascaluniversity.com, this is the title tag for this page right here. What is search engine optimization? The title tag is what is search engine optimization, question mark, and then it's hyphen. There's a couple different ways. This Dan Moskal University is kind of the branding, and there's a couple ways. I'm not a huge fan of it, to be honest with you, but you're just going to have to take my word for it. I heard from one of the human reviewers that works with one of the big search engines that this branding can actually help some of your SEO. And in a sense, it kind of, it does make sense if somebody sees your name all over the place. This does, I probably should fix this though with the question mark and the hyphen. So anyways, it's important to do a little bit of keyword research. Then you base your title off of the best keyword term. And so for example, another alternative we could do with this title rather than SEO training, which I think is actually pretty good, title tag SEO training, because your title tag is really the most important thing, really, even because it's what describes your content, and this is what's seen when people search for different things. And the more compelling it is, and more likely, like the more often your page gets clicked on compared to the number 2 listing or number 3 or number 4, like does factor into your rankings. It's called your click-through rate. Sorry, there's something else I was going with, but anyways, I think you got the idea. I want to go over some of this, and if you have any questions, I especially want to go over some of this in detail for you. This stuff, it's really, I think it has gotten overcomplicated, and now Google and the other search engines are doing a really great job of getting rid of the less than good usable, like they're doing a really better job than they're refining their results, as I like to call. I've been doing this online since 2006 full time, and things have obviously changed dramatically, and I think all for the best. So another really good, useful resource is the Google Webmasters YouTube channel, and Google also has a starter. What's it called? The starter website starter optimization guide. It's like a PDF, but that's really good, especially if you're getting started. And like I said, if you visit danmoscaluniversity.com, we're doing a live SEO training event here in the middle of November. We also have some books available over at Amazon. It's on the Kindle, and it's also in iTunes, and you can also get it on the audio at audible.com and in the audio form at iTunes, as well as the book. So have a great afternoon. If you have any questions or specific concerns, or you'd like for me to answer or cover some specific topics with this training event here in the middle of November, please comment below and contact me and let me know. I'm here to help and hope you're having a great day. Look forward to talking to you soon.